The glass veranda, the old one, is my space. I always had a dream that we're gonna have actually two comfortable chairs turned into one because I found the perfect one. Unfortunately, yeah. And it's actually called the Chair Man, also by Bailassen, but I changed the name to the Menopause Chair because whenever I, wake up because I can't sleep at night or something like that, I go down to this chair. There's also a small fireplace, so you can light that, and I sit in that chair all wrapped up and I go to sleep again. So it's not the tired man anymore, it's the tired menopause woman chair.